What's up, YouTube? It's Eddie G, bro. So, try this out. Never done it before. Thinking about making a YouTube channel. Um, Topic of the day: is God real, or is the government who really is God? That's the question. Is God real, or is it really the government that plays God and is God? Now, a lot of y'all probably wondering what the hell is this guy talking about. Well, let me put it in perspective for you. By the way, I'm homeless right now, so you guys start hitting that like button. Hopefully, I get some million views and start getting paid by YouTube. But anyways, but for real. So look, you got several religions in this world, man, right? And all we know is what we were taught as we were growing up, when we were raised. So, example, if you're Christian and you were raised as a Christian and you went to church or whatever, your beliefs are that God sent his only son on this earth to die on the cross for our sins. And if you believe that the Lord sent his son to this earth to die for your sins, and you take him into your heart, you'll be saved for the rest of your life. Now, that's what really confused me when I was a kid. I mean, it didn't confuse me as a kid, it confuses me now. But as a kid, I believed it, and I was like, yes, he did die for our sins, and I took Jesus into my heart. But what I believed that was, I'm saved for the rest of my life now, and I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So then you got these people that praise Allah, Muslims, and so let's put it this way. They were raised since they were little babies. All they know is to praise Allah. All they know that is if they sacrifice their life along with other people, they're going to go to heaven. They're going to be with God. Now, most people would be like, no, that's sad. They shouldn't do that. That's not the right thing to do. But you're only saying that because that's what you were raised to know. I mean, you never were taught that you had to sacrifice yourself along with other people to go to heaven or to be with God. But at the end of the day, not you or anybody else or any other religion at that, anybody that practiced any religion could tell anybody 100% for a fact that their religion is the correct one. At the end of the day, how do you know if praising Allah is really the real and the right and the correct religion? We don't. We all live off of faith. We have to have faith, Then you grow up. Well, I did. I'll speak for myself. I won't speak for everybody. I grew up. I started thinking outside the box. Started putting everything in perspective, man. Like, what if there isn't an afterlife? And what if God isn't real? And what if he didn't send his only son? Or what if me practicing this Christian religion isn't the right one? What I do believe is that whatever you put in this world is what you're going to receive back. So whether it's positivity, negativity, that's what you're going to get back. It's just like the saying. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Live by the gun, die by the gun. I believe that if you live positive and a positive life, you're going to have a positive life. And you're going to have positive people surrounding you. So I believe now, like, if I die, I'm going to go on the side where the positive and the happy and the peace and the prosperity people are. That's my belief. Look, I know you guys have heard of world order, keeping the world in order, right? The government's got to keep world order, period. So how I believe and what I believe is like, and I'm going to go ahead and state this, that everything that I'm telling you isn't 100% for a fact. It's just beliefs and thoughts that have went through my mind and what I've actually came to believing in. is that you've got all these religions: Pentecostals, Muslims, Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses, Buddhists, Muslims. I mean, everything. You know. So, I believe that the government made up all these religions and put them on this earth because they knew about 75% to 80% of the world would fall into these religions. And all these religions are based, they have one thing in common, and it's love. You know what I mean? But they also knew that there was going to be people that weren't going to buy it and people that weren't going to go with it. So they had to build prisons and counties and jails for those people. And that's how they were able to keep the world in order. You know what I mean? So that the world doesn't go crazy and corrupt. I think that the government hides a lot of things from us, man. That if we did know, it would be corrupt, this world. I don't know. That's just the beginning. If anybody likes this, then like the video and I'll talk about it more.